So there's a Discord hacking story that just broke a few days ago that I think the ID age verification people are going to love because they're going to be like, see, this is why we need ID age verification. But when you actually look at the story, you realize that a lot of this was Discord's fault. So basically, a dad was stuck in a support nightmare after their teenage daughter lied about their age on Discord. Brady Frey did not realize that his daughter lied about her age when she set up her Discord account. He only found out after her account got hacked and he got trapped in a spiraling support nightmare while trying to stop the hacker from targeting dozens of her young friends with financial extortion scams. So when this guy's daughter signed up for Discord, she was 12 and technically not old enough to have an account since you're supposed to be 13, but like many kids who regulators have found commonly lie about their age to access social media platforms, she didn't want to wait another year to join her friends in the messaging app. Hiding her age, she created an account that listed her as over 18 years old. So this is before Discord has its whole mandatory ID age verification thing going on. That'll be rolling out later this year. But again, because the kid got hacked, I know all the ID age verification supporters are going to be like, see, we need to have ID age verification to keep kids safe. But again, like I said earlier, you'll see that this was actually mostly Discord's fault. So now the kid is 13 and the teen has been happily using the app for months when she suddenly got locked out of her account after clicking on a link from an attacker posing as Discord support. So first of all, this could happen even after you verify your age. There are links all over Discord in terms of DMs and the Discord servers that you go on to. So the kid getting hacked had nothing to do with her not providing her biometric data to be harvested by Discord. But anyways, since she didn't enable two-factor authentication, the attacker was able to commandeer the account. Frey only found out what was happening when the attacker asked the teen to share her parents' banking information if she wanted to get her account back. Once Frey realized his daughter has been hacked, he had assumed that Discord would promptly intervene, recognizing that many minor victims on her friends list could be harmed the longer the attacker kept control. I think you guys understand where this is going here. Instead, Discord's chatbot, Clyde, and a seeming human support member, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a human, automatically closed her support tickets after telling her it would be best to report the issue from inside the app, which she could not access. Frey told ours, which are the people who wrote this article, he was shocked to see a platform as big as Discord relying on such poor support infrastructure. And there you go, bingo. That is exactly why Discord has issues. They are claiming that they are doing ID age verification and AI facial scans to protect the kids and make sure the kids are safe online. Well, here's an actual situation where this guy's daughter's account got hacked. He tried to reach out to support and they essentially blew him off and said, sorry, buddy, it's just not that big of a deal. There's no pathway for a parent to step in and advocate for a minor whose account has been compromised, Frey told ours. Discord won't update the age setting, so 8 days had passed and Frey's attempt to evade the support forum's irrelevant auto responses and abrupt ticket closures by clearly explaining that, quote, we're requesting priority handling given this involves a minor and this account is actively communicating with other minors who may also be targeted by the same social engineering tactics. But the ticket was ignored and the hacker wasn't booted until ours intervened. So until the people who made this article intervened, Discord didn't actually punish the person who not only hacked one minor, but was also attempting to hack their friends as well. And he actually did successfully manage to hack some of the daughter's friends. So again, if you cared about saving the kids and it's all for the kids, surely you would take a ticket like this seriously, but they didn't. Logging back into the account and surveying the damage, Frey told ours that 38 of his daughter's friends were targeted with a social engineering scam that Bitdefender reported in February as widespread on Discord. So let that sink in. This story was already reported in February. It's been 2 months now of this whole I accidentally reported you Discord scam. So basically you're going to get a message saying, oh, I accidentally reported you. Go ahead and click this link to go ahead and resolve it. This was already something that Discord should have been made aware of because this was a big story that a lot of people were talking about on Twitter and Reddit. So it's already something that they should have already gotten tickets about. And despite the fact that 38 different people, 39 if you count the daughter, were targeted during this whole hack, Discord didn't actually do anything until the people who made this article, ours, intervened. Posing as a teen, the attacker claimed that she had accidentally reported her friends' accounts as hackers and urged them to click links to verify their authenticity. Most of the friends seemingly did not fall for the scam, but 2 users appeared to have taken the bait. So basically, 3 people in total have been hacked now, and Discord did nothing about it. While his daughter tried to contact her friends in the real world, Frey's top priority once access was restored was to update the age setting. Obviously, he wants to change the daughter's age to the accurate age. Hoping to help his daughter avoid future safety risks, he wanted to link her account to a family center that gave him parental controls, but the support nightmare continued as Discord informed him that there is currently no way to change the status of a Discord account if it was created as 18+. So your kid lies about their age and makes their account 18+. You go ahead and tell Discord about it, and I'm sure he provided some sort of proof. And Discord support, the same people who claim they want to protect the kids and all that stuff, and that's why they're harvesting all of our biometric data, they said, nah, there's not really anything we can do about it though. The account's already 18+. Okay, Discord. But in the future, Discord plans to roll out global age checks that would rely on AI and other methods to detect and verify users like Frey's daughter, who should be marked as a teen. But in the meantime, Frey's experience shows what happens after a minor in real life is compromised and a parent tries to get help. So basically, Discord's whole message is they want to try to protect the kids, but when an actual parent who's having an issue with their kid's account reached out to Discord, Discord, they did nothing to help. And by the way, and you guys will see later in the article, the reason why Frey didn't want to go ahead and give his daughter's information is because he actually has a brain and he was worried about the exact same thing that all of us are worried about. He's afraid of his daughter's information getting compromised in some sort of data leak, which again makes total sense. On top of repeated issues with the support forum, Discord's in-app reporting tools failed repeatedly. I couldn't successfully submit reports through the platform's own safety infrastructure. And when I pointed out that the attack was actively spreading to multiple children at the same school, it didn't change the response. Discord's over-reliance on AI, and not just them, pretty much every single website in the world, I'm looking at you too right now, YouTube, their over-reliance on AI makes for dogshit customer service and terrible AI moderation. And this is like a global pandemic around the world right now, not just the whole ID age verification thing, but the whole AI ID age verification thing. The company's reliance on AI is getting people out of jobs, and real people who would actually be able to understand the context and nuance of the situation are being replaced by AI. And now this guy who's trying to protect his daughter and his daughter's friends, you know, dozens of them that are getting targeted by the same hacker, Discord's AI support is like, sorry, buddy, it's just not that big of a deal to us. Eventually, Discord reviewed the support tickets and banned the account, telling the teen that she had violated community guidelines by starting an account when she was 12. The only way to restore the account, here we go, with age-appropriate settings would be to share a photo of the teen with identifying documents like a birth certificate or a passport. I mean, from there, if I'm the parent, I'm like, yeah, sorry, you're just not using Discord. That I'm not giving them your fucking birth certificate. What the hell? Asked for a comment, a Discord spokesperson told ours of the platform, take situations like this seriously, especially when they involve teens and account security. Okay, well, if you guys take it seriously, why didn't you guys do anything until ours actually got involved? Why did you guys ignore this guy's multiple support tickets where dozens of people were possibly involved and could have possibly gotten hacked? If you take situations like this seriously, you don't. We have clear policies on account takeovers, and when we're able to restore access, Discord spokesperson said, in this case, we validated account ownership, restored access, and provided a path for the user to confirm their age. Commenting on the scam, Discord said that the users should avoid suspicious links and enable two-factor authentication. We encourage teens to have open conversations with the parent or guardian about their experiences, and families using tools like Family Center to stay informed and engaged. Which again, this is another thing that really aggravates me about ID age verification being shoved down our throats. Pretty much every social media out there, including Discord, even before they announced their whole ID age verification thing, already have parental controls on their platform. A lot of social medias have something called a Family Center where a parent can go ahead and make an account and kind of like moderate exactly what their kids do, what DMs they get, what they're able to see, all that type of stuff. So a lot of these platforms already have that. And if a parent is not a lazy piece of shit and they actually want to keep an eye on their kids because, you know, the internet is just a dangerous place in general, then they would do so. But instead, all these weirdo parents out there are advocating for ID age verification because they are too lazy and incompetent to raise their children. As a result, all of us, including us adults, are being forced to submit our IDs and biometric data to all these shady ass companies, including Discord, which again, I've mentioned 1,000 times, has already had a gigantic ID breach. Although Frey was hesitant to share his daughter's sensitive documents due to privacy concerns following a Discord breach that exposed 70,000 IDs, there you go. Look at that timing right there. Last fall, he decided to go ahead with the age verification. No, Frey, no, that's where you fucked up, man. But he did it so she wouldn't lose access to her account entirely. The process also proved difficult with 2 support tickets ignored before ours intervened again. So again, the people, Ars Technica, the guys who wrote this article, they had to intervene twice for this Frey guy to actually have his daughter's account fixed. For Frey and his daughter, the ordeal stretched for more than 4 weeks of back and forth to reach this resolution. And I know what people are going to say. Discord is a huge social media platform. They probably get millions of tickets. But again, if a whole other organization, Ars Technica, has to get involved, you would think after the first time that they got involved, Discord would at least put more priority on this case. But they had to actually get involved again in 4 weeks of back and forth to actually reach this resolution. But for Frey, Discord's unwillingness to update his daughter's age settings sparked additional concerns that the platform might be hiding what it knew about his daughter's account and when. Regardless of what age the account was set to at creation, my daughter is 13. She was hacked. The attacker locked her out of two-factor authentication, used her account to do the same attack to other children at her school, attempted to solicit financial information, and he couldn't actually get any answers from Discord support for him. He requested her data from Discord and soon confirmed his suspicions. The platform had labeled his daughter as a teen internally days before the hack occurred. So him and his daughter already kind of have like a technology background, and after receiving the data dump on his daughter's Discord account, a couple of things stuck out immediately as odd to Frey. There is no age recorded at signup, but there's something worth flagging. Her data included an age group field set to 13 to 17, confirming Discord system knows that she's a teen. According According to the data, Discord updated this field on March 9, about 9 days before the account was hacked on March 18th. They already had changed the age on their side, even though we can't change the age of ours. Additionally, Frey noticed that a separate field, is underage, was set to false. He told ours that he thinks the discrepancy matters because the underage flag likely controls whether stricter ad protections for kids are applied. So Discord basically hid this, if not straight up lied to this guy about the age setting of his daughter's account. And since his daughter set up the account with an 18+ setting, it's possible that the field corresponded to her self-reported age. But Frey could see the Discord updated to the setting twice, once 2 days after the hack and again after her account was restored. Each time she was marked as not underage, despite support forum messages that repeatedly informed Discord she was 13. Seemingly, that meant the platform could create a, quote, detailed behavioral ad profile on the teen, even though its internal system had categorized her in the 13 to 17 age group. And Samantha Baldwin, a policy and research staff technologist for the Electronic Frontier Foundation, told ours that Discord's hesitancy to formally update the age setting is telling. Frey's case shows why privacy advocates believe that age verification laws aren't about protecting the kids, but about surveillance and censorship, and I totally agree with her. The fact that they would not recategorize a minor's account demonstrates this clearly. Baldwin said, Discord is in the business of making money by selling their users' personal data. They are implementing age verification to meet regulatory compliance and to collect more data about their customers, not protect children. Ultimately, Frey let his daughter share her password with Discord to end the issues with her account. Again, you shouldn't have done that. That was a huge mistake. That could put the teen's sensitive identifying information at risk of a future breach, but Frey said he weighed his options and decided that the password seemed to risk less exposure for a minor than sharing her birth certificate. I mean, you shouldn't have shared either, to be honest. I think he made a huge mistake. So apparently, Discord says that they plan to stop collecting IDs and just doing the AI facial scans that are on device. We already know Discord has lied a million times at this point. I don't trust a single word that they say. And the funny thing is, even when she was doing the age verification stuff, the Discord support did not accept the passport that she had shared and instead asked for a face scan. The chatbot Clyde seemingly messed up when prompting her to verify her age with KID, which Discord uses in some regions but not in the US currently. Yeah, so now they have both, basically. I'm sure they probably already scanned the passport properly, but they wanted more sweet information. So they're like, yeah, you know what? Just go ahead and give us some more information, please. We really want that biometric data. Please reopen the ticket. It is not about the face scan, the teen said, but the ticket wasn't reopened until ours poked Discord one last time. So this company had to reach out to Discord 3 times in the situation. Her chat with Clyde ended instead with a plea from the teen that fell on deaf ears. Hi, Discord. We have a history of this problem. Please reopen the ticket. The automatic close is incorrect, just like it was wrong on the other tickets over the past month. Shout out to Ashley and everybody who contributed to this article, and shout out to them for helping this dad out. But yeah, you already can tell that ID age verification has nothing to do with the kids. And before the freaking ID age verification supporters read this headline, they're like, see, we need ID age verification. Be sure to actually read the entire story and see that Discord just wants to harvest your information. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.